Hello NeXT community. I kind of wanted to show you, make a video. I had a customer requesting what are the differences in NeXT keyboards. Well, we'll start with the very first early model, and it has backspace over here and tilde over here, and it does have Alps creme key switches, which are highly desirable. It has a small return key and different logos, you know, for the power and sound, as well as brightness. So they're pretty cool. This one's actually number 249, so it's quite rare. And then we kind of move on to the next tier. He was saying, well, what's the difference between, you know, a $200 keyboard and a $100 keyboard with the highly desired Alps creme key switches? And so this would be kind of an example of one that I'd probably sell for about $100. And the reason is they are really rare. Even though I have a few of them, they just didn't make that many. And there are now people buying these just for the key switches themselves. Now this one has some separation on the front, which is probably caused by the posts inside breaking loose. So that would be a reason that I would sell this particular one for about $100. Then we go to the L-shaped enter key. So this was kind of the last production, and it had black Alps key switches. So I'm not sure. I guess people tactically prefer the cream key switches to the black key switches. And I think Steve Jobs must have realized at some point, hey, those are cream key switches, and probably demanded they change to black ones. So I have found a few small return keys with black key switches. These are all cream. So here's another example. Cream key switch. This one's in good condition. And I'd probably do this one for about $150. There's no separation on the edges. And this one also looks like it's in pretty good shape. It has the cream key switches, small return key, and some of them were manufactured. You can also tell on the back. This one is actually Redwood City, which is kind of interesting because it is a small return key and cream key switch. And then this is earlier Palo Alto, which is interesting because they have the small return keys, just different embossing on the back. And I believe this L return would be Redwood City as well. Some of them were actually manufactured in Japan. And let's check these two just to be thorough. This one's actually Redwood City. And this one, as you can see, oh, it's actually number 245. So Palo Alto. So this is one of the very first keyboards off the line, and it does have the different keycaps. So there you go. And all these are for sale.